Welcome back everyone to another sleigh video. The last one was really well received. There were lots of wonderful comments I was reading through, and so I thought, hey, if you want some more, I'll give you some more. However, show me with a thumbs up on the video if you want me to get back into playing a little bit of sleigh. Now what I've been trying to do is actually get more of these crosses into completed levels, and I go in and I check it out and I do a few moves, and sometimes it looks possible, and then you play a little bit and it turns out actually the level is pretty difficult and I give up. This one right here is not the one I'm going to play, but yeah, just looking at the basic layout right here, it's probably a little bit tricky if I've played it already and then ended up surrendering, which I will do right now, because going into a few levels I've actually successfully turned some of them around. If you compare the layout right here to last time, you'll probably notice I played a few more levels, converted some crosses, and this one right here I think is actually doable. I do not know why I didn't do this the time before, but I played a couple of moves and then I thought, yeah, this looks good. Why don't I actually go ahead and give this one a shot? I don't know if I should put it there or take that one and hope that no one takes the middle tile. Let's actually roll the dice a bit. I think I'm going to have to restart this one if we don't take that middle tree. But as for everything else around here, I think this area is going to be our best shot, as we've got a few clumps around this spot. We've also got this little patch right here. I think we'll take that since it's next to the hut, and then we'll go there and link that up. And that's all of the tiles that we can place. So, yeah, now we can link this up second time around. And I think that might suit our fates a little better. This one can then link up with that and it protects all of the tiles. Over here we'll probably just move to that spot, cut off yellow a little bit, take that tile there which leaves one undefended, and over here we'll probably go back into that slot and maybe be able to take the one down there. Pretty cool. So off to a good start, but as I predicted, I think it's this area over here where things need to happen. And as you can see, there is a good opportunity to link up directly there. However, we can also make an extra unit here, and this one has come in from the side and given us the ability to knock it out, which makes taking over the rest of that nice and easy. So we take that spot there, and then this one. Oh, lovely. And we now get one extra unit. So now we're protecting a lot of tiles, and we've got a tier 2 guy, and we've kind of neutralized this for a moment. So this one here, I'm going to just put you back there. We can't quite split up the territory above or do much else in this area, and I think it makes sense for that one to just take the tree. Right, so after this turn, we're probably going to be in last place. Yeah, we're in last place. We've got a very strong setup over here, and that is most unfortunate. However, if I make this move and then that move and also that move, that one's going to die next turn. We keep everything together, and in order to protect these tiles over the edge here, notice how this one doesn't have any units on it. We will go there. So we've got to be careful of how we expand. This one's going to... See, if I put it on the brown tile, I think it's going to angrily come back and reconnect. If I put it here, there's a good chance I get stomped, so we might lose this. But it's okay. Right, I'm going to move you there to be a little bit more protective, and this one's kind of... just sort of ended up with no moves, no real moves to make. Okay, let's end our turn. Yes. And then let's see what happens in this area. We've got a castle going up, but nothing major happening, and we've got money to get an extra unit. So this one's not going to be able to make... There's actually a couple of choices here, because I don't want this one swinging around and doing something nasty. So I'm definitely going to have to double up, and I think what I'll do is double up there, protect the bottom area with this one, and then we should be good to move in on this location. If it comes and disconnects us, we're okay. And now that spot there is going to be protected. Excellent. Also got to keep in mind, probably on the next turn, this one's going to make a unit, so we need to send something in to crush the hut. Over on this side, this still can't make any moves. Would have been nice to have got those two linked up over there. Have a secondary area of resistance. We're still in last place, by the way. But I'm actually feeling confident. Yeah, so did the little link up thing, that's fine. And how do I want to play my next move? We're probably going to lose that tile. I think it's time to send you back there. Stomp that out. Okay, we've got this guy coming over. How do I make these two effective? I think it might be not a bad idea to retreat somewhat. And maybe just take over these 3 tiles in preparation for our next turn. Then we can sort of focus everything outwards. Down here we can now get an extra piece. We're going to put it there on that one so it doesn't take that tile when we take the hut, and then we'll probably take over the yellow. So slight bit of resistance in that corner. And now we've only got 2 territories. Look, that one predictably took it because it's protected by the castle. So relatively soon we are going to have to get out the big guns. Anyway, we got 9 money on that one. And I really do want to be able to use these units. But based on what I've got, I'm not really going to be able to just yet. So I think the move to make is probably there, so we kill that one, and probably just doubling up again makes the most sense. In fact, let's just undo that and put it on the other side, because it will make a tree behind us, but now it sort of protects closer to our border. Down in this spot, we're going to take that one out of the game and protect the tiles around us. And then we'll start to move upwards, or potentially, yeah, we're going to move... If we put it there, we get trees, so we're going to go with that one, which is risky. We're leaving stuff open, but it's not going to be effective in the long run. Okay, so now we really get to make some good moves, as we've got 2 regular units. So coming over in this direction, and actually maybe down here as well. We don't want that one starting to put things around that. No, I think I'm going to go up here. 1 and 2. So we're probably ready for a tier 3 unit, and we are starting to move upwards now. And what's good about the layout in the smaller islands is once you start to protect the land, here we go, right, we're going to make our 3rd unit, put that there for now, let that one die, and then move up into this space. Once you sort of get in like this, you get a bit of a groove. If we take over this space, it's going to be so much easier to defend with the right tier unit, you see. And we can buy one more piece, but it's not going to be effective. Over in this space, I was kind of expecting to see another unit by now. I guess not even next turn we'll be able to afford it. Yep, it's that one over there. Okay, and so like I said, this corridor is going to be easier to defend, and we'll do so like that, and then put that one there, leaving this tile behind, but it can't really do much to attack us. Down in this space, we want to make this effective pretty quick, so gonna slot you in there. And then we've only got 1 more unit available, so we'll play it like that. Good stuff. I almost missed this one. I'm going to put you right there. And I think next turn we'll be able to have an extra unit over here. Excellent. So I'm going to put it here and there, being aggressive. However, this one has that, and it's probably going to come back and stomp me. You know, one of the things I noticed in this game is that some players or computers get like antagonized a bit more than others. Maybe that's something I can monitor, like what sort of aggressiveness does the thing have in the game. Anyway, play it like that. Nicely spread out over the border means if something comes moving in, which is probably brown at this point, that we're spread out and we'll slow down any sort of invasion, I guess. Yeah, look, it decided to be aggressive back. I'm going to put one there. This is probably over now. And, you know, if I'd have gone into that corner, it might not come back and attacked me. Maybe could have done some more damage there. But I think we've done enough, really, to win this one. And that's obviously going to take out that. We don't want anything popping up behind us, so we'll put that over there. And we only got the means to make 1 more. I think what I'm going to do for now is a move like that, so we can start to defend this space. Bring you over there, put that behind you. Very good. Let's see what happens over... Yeah, look, completely crushed over here. So green's going to take all of that, and green's going to have a very easy time. So although things are looking good, this is like a bit of a turning point, I think, now, because we need to very carefully plan our next moves. And we kind of need to be aggressive in the right way. And I think over here could be a good way to be aggressive. There's not much of a threat coming from up there, but we need to sort of protect ourselves with a couple units. And so if we just put 1 more there, this is kind of risky, but that cutoff might just do enough damage because it's a new capital. Yeah. Okay. That's my move. Maybe should have tried to take a little bit more income away from brown. And making a cut like that can be pretty decisive. Also, this one might pop off and put a unit right there and then cut off all of these, but that actually worked. And we talk about that moment where it feels like the game turns and all of a sudden you've done what you needed to do. I think that was it. I think we've effectively won. So I'm going to cut off in that direction, space these out. It might get chomped up in the next move, and just put that there to protect that. We got 1, 2, and 3. And so green is the main force we're against now. Brown's pretty much out of it, I think you'll find. And now we might get to a point where we need a couple more of the Baron level. Okay, in fact, I think we need one to move upwards in that direction. So I'm going to combine those two together, and we just move up there steadily, because we can kind of keep this one just, you know, twiddling its thumbs and hanging out in the area. Okay, I can still put down 2 more units, but there isn't really anywhere on the border unless I double up again. Let's just put that so brown isn't as much of a nuisance in that direction. And the game is pretty much ours. We're kind of seeing it out. It's about how quick we can get them to surrender at this point. So trying to chop up the land effectively. And we'll do this one slow. In fact, now one of these guys can take over. Same sort of thing here. Yeah, and then we can start poking down here on Green's territory. Also, we're really close to its capital. Might be worth investigating that line of attack. In fact, we've got this double unit here. I'm going to undo that last move. Okay, and make a bit more of a risky play to get close to that capital on the next turn. So we're still in the lead, but green is doing effectively. We're now going to swap it over and put that one up there. So we're going to free this unit to come into this area. We'll put one there, one there. And then you on that side. And we will crush that bit right there. So it's going to be hard to, though, like, kind of cut it off in other spots. I think what we need to do is sort of secure this front area a little bit. Let's put you down there. Actually, I don't think that made much sense, that one. Let's actually put it on the castle. And then one here, one there. We've got 2 more. It's a pretty strong move. I think we probably got this. Okay, so that one's just going to slowly walk up there. And what's the move I want to make here? We need to kind of make a cutting move, I think. Let's double up and isolate that one. So that's no longer a threat. Put in a couple of these units around here. Going to put you up there. And then let's just put these on the front line, stomping out those units. Oh, we've also got this one. I think I'll just put you there. That is a very strong move. And yeah, they can't advance on us. I think we've got this. Alright, so now we can make... Oh no, we can't because it connects around that side. So I think what we'll do is get rid of the castle. Send them down like that. And then there. So now we've split that territory. So this one's going to be toast next time. I'm going to move you over to that spot. And put that one there. So all of that saved up money's gone. And then this one I think I'm going to put just in that spot. Take out that. Got 1 more unit. We'll just put it there. End the turn. Right, so it's crushed a few of us coming back. And look at this. This one's done some saving up. We'll actually let it slowly come out of there because it can only move 1 at a time. In fact, it might be dead next turn anyway. So let's not, let's not let that become a distraction. Then back here, we're going to do that. This one over here, we've got quite a few of these, and they're expensive. There you go. So it's a little harder due to the layout of the island to kind of cut them off quickly, but this slow way that we're doing it, we'll get there in the end. Okay, so that one must have had a lot of money in reserve to just pull that out and some extra units. Therefore, I'm going to slow it down by leaving that guy there for the next turn. Let's also make sure we don't have any other problems cropping up. Okay, now that we've done that, we want 1 more here. You there to cut all of that off. That should stop anything coming through unless it's got tons of money. Well, it hasn't because we just destroyed that, so we know it's not got the money saved up. We'll put 1 in here, take out the next one of those. 1 below you, that one can start heading down there. Okay, I reckon we're going to see a surrender soon. Let's not have trees spreading. Right, we've slowed down the advance here a little bit. We'll wait until a bit of weakness pops up over there. Take out that capital. We got some trees up the top here to get rid of. Gonna put you on that spot. Remember, this is one that I failed to do before. This time I managed to break through and turn it all around. Now we're kind of leaving ourselves a little vulnerable here, so we need to thicken out this area, I think. And then I don't really know. Again, the layout of the island really does aid them a lot. Let's end our turn. Yeah, there it is. Okay, and now they're offering up a surrender, and we've done it. 22 days to turn that level around. Awesome. Hope you enjoyed it, my friends. That's it. Remember to leave a like if you want some more, and maybe I'll do that if I see it's well received. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.